This is Lessons Across Species. Pet owner once told me something that immediately made the room a little quiet. She said, "My dog reacted so badly to his vaccines." I asked what exactly happened. She followed up with this: "He slept for 2 days and his back leg really hurt." When people use the word reaction, it sounds frightening. It suggests something went wrong. But in many cases, what owners describe isn't dangerous at all. It's the immune system doing its job. The dog she was talking about was a 2-year-old bulldog named Gronk. Gronk arrived like a small wrecking ball. His entire body wiggled when he walked into the exam room, breathing loudly through his short little airway, like bulldogs have. And that little nubber tail was vibrating like crazy. On paper, the visit was just routine vaccines. But before we even started, his owner told me about what happened last time. After his previous appointment, Gronk was exhausted for 2 days, and the leg where the injection was given seems really painful. These two details actually told a very specific story. Vaccines are designed to stimulate the immune system. And when the immune system activates, the body often feels it. Pets may sleep more, they may run a mild fever, the injection site may be sore. Humans experience this too. Many people remember the heavy soreness after a tetanus shot or feeling tired the day after their vaccines. These signs can feel alarming if you're not expecting them, but medically, they are often predictable. When pets react to vaccines, a small reaction is often the sign of a very big defense. I see the pattern across species. Dogs often show their vaccine responses through tiredness or soreness, where cats respond a little bit differently. Many cats become quiet after their vaccines, and owners sometimes worry their cat is depressed or hiding, when in reality, the immune system has simply been activated and the cat needs to rest. Ferrets are a little bit of a different story. Ferrets are one of the few species where veterinarians are especially cautious because they have a slightly higher chance of true allergic reactions. Early in my career, I saw a ferret develop a life-threatening allergic reaction shortly after vaccination. The important detail is that it happened while the ferret was still in the hospital. We were able to treat it immediately, and the ferret survived. That case stayed with me. We now make ferrets stay in the building for 30 minutes after vaccines are given. Not because it's common, because it's rare. In more than 100,000 plus vaccines I've administered during my career, that ferret is the only life-threatening allergic reaction I have ever seen. Part of the confusion comes from language. Pet owners often use the word vaccine reaction and adverse event as if they mean the same thing. Medically, they don't. A vaccine reaction is when they're reasonably confident that the vaccine caused the response, like mild fatigue, low fever, or tenderness at the injection site, a small lump that resolves over time. These happen because the immune system has been activated. An adverse event, on the other hand, simply means that something happened after the vaccination. It doesn't necessarily mean the vaccine caused it. The timing may overlap, but the cause may not. Understanding that difference helps reduce a lot of unnecessary fear. Back to Gronk's case. Gronk's history also helped me adjust the plan. At his previous visit, he had received 2 vaccines at the same time. He had his December vaccine and his Lyme vaccine administered. For some dogs, especially young ones with very responsive immune systems, that can feel like a heavy workload for the body. His fatigue afterward made sense. The soreness in his left rear leg, that also gave us another clue. Veterinarians carefully map out where vaccines are given on the body. When soreness appears, it helps us identify which vaccine likely caused it. In Gronk's case, the soreness happened where the Lyme vaccine had been given. That vaccine can sometimes cause local soreness because of the way it stimulates the immune response. So this time, we adjusted. Instead of giving both vaccines at once, we separated them out. Spreading vaccines out can make the immune response feel a little less overwhelming. There are a few things I always recommend to pet owners. First, make sure your pet is healthy the day vaccines are given. If the immune system is already fighting something else, vaccines can feel harder on the body. Second, stay at the veterinary hospital for about 15 to 30 minutes after the vaccines. If a true allergic reaction is going to happen, it almost always happens in that window. In a clinic setting, we can respond immediately. And finally, understand that mild tiredness or soreness afterwards is often expected. The immune system is learning, and learning takes energy. When I think about Gronk now, what stays with me isn't the vaccine. It's how easily a normal immune response can be mistaken for something dangerous. Across dogs, cats, ferrets, and humans, the immune system follows the exact same pattern. It learns through exposure. And sometimes that learning looks like tiredness, soreness, and the body quietly doing the work that keeps it alive. If you found this helpful, subscribe to this channel. And if you like the deeper written version and a checklist on when you go to the vet for vaccines, you can read this week's essay in my Lessons Across Species Substack.